Trading is all about predicting the future of the price of an asset, and most of the time, that is easier said than done. But what if there was an indicator that does exactly that? Well, turns out there actually is an indicator that predicts the exact future of the price of an asset, and it's pretty damn good at it too. This video is a review of a trading strategy originally created by SwitchStats that utilizes this future predicting indicator. I will also backtest that particular strategy 150 times just to see how it performs over a long time period. SwitchStats, hope you don't mind me using this. If you do, please let me know. Let's get into it. Now, you may be asking yourself,
but what is this future predicting indicator anyway? And is it a premium indicator or is it free?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Echo Forecast Indicator. This indicator was created by LuxAlgo in October of 2021, and its main purpose, as you can see, is to plot out the exact path to be followed by the price of an asset. Now, SwitchStats, the original creator of this strategy, used it on the 1-minute chart of Bitcoin against Tether. So we're gonna do the same. Now, to add the indicator, you're gonna click on Indicators and type here Echo Forecast and select this one by LuxAlgo. The default settings for this indicator will work perfectly, so we're not gonna change anything. I'll not go over the math behind the workings of this indicator because that's not gonna make you money. But here is a simplified version of how the indicator works. You see this orange rectangle here? This is called the reference window. This green one in between the gray area is called the forecast window, and these gray rectangles are called the evaluation window. Together with the forecast window, they make up what they call total evaluation window. So the basic idea is that price history tends to repeat itself. If you look closely at this prediction graph, you'll notice that it's basically a mirror or an echo of this price segment. I'm gonna activate the line graph just so you can see it better. See? It's an echo of the past, hence the name, I guess. So how they basically arrive at this is by taking this price segment in the orange zone, and then they search for a price segment that's similar to it within this total evaluation window. So like here, they searched for this all over here and they found this. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect match, just a bit similar. But the higher the similarity between the two, the more accurate the prediction is gonna be. Now, once they find it, they mark it with a green rectangle and then they plot out a price prediction that's closely similar to it. So the idea is this history is gonna repeat itself, probably. Now, to trade using this indicator is really simple. It's probably one of the easiest indicators to use on the planet. When the prediction is like this, you take a long trade. But when the prediction is like this, you
take a short trade, also known as short selling.
That is correct, Warjack. SwitchStats didn't use this indicator by itself because just like any other indicator, it produces false signals. The second indicator they added is a trend confirmation indicator called SSL Hybrid, this one by Mickle. And the third indicator is called Volume Oscillator, this one by TradingView. Now let's change the settings. For SSL Hybrid, you're gonna click here, and on the Inputs tab, change the baseline type to McGinley, and then change the baseline length to 200. Then on the Style tab, we will be unchecking everything except for the AMA baseline and the bar color. And then click OK. Now for the Volume Oscillator, click here, and on the Style tab, change the plot color to yellow and the zero line color to white. And then click OK. So this SSL Hybrid indicator will be our trend confirmation indicator. When it colors the candles blue, that would mean that the market is in a bullish trend and we will be looking to take only long trades. But when it colors the candles red, that would mean that the market is in a bearish trend and we will be looking to only take short trades. The volume oscillator will be used to determine if there is enough volume in the market to push the price in the direction of our trades. When it's above the zero line, it basically means that the market has enough volume, so we will be looking to take trades. But when it's below the zero line, that would mean that the market doesn't have enough volume and we definitely shouldn't be taking trades. And then of course, the echo forecast indicator will be our entry confirmation indicator. You'll see what I mean with an example. For a long trade, first, the price candles should be colored blue to indicate that the market is in a bullish trend. Second, the price should be touching the top of this reference window. If that's the case, this prediction line should extend beyond your take profit level without touching your stop loss level. For example, if this is your stop loss level and this is your take profit level, this line shouldn't touch this level, but it definitely should go beyond this level. The third condition is that this volume oscillator should be above the zero line to indicate that there is enough volume in the market to push the price in the direction of our trade. All conditions are met on this candle, so we're gonna enter a long trade. We're gonna set our stop loss either right below the previous candle or below the most recent swing low, whichever of the two that is higher. For the take profit, we're gonna set it at 1.5 times the risk. I like to set mine at 2 times the risk, but this is what SwitchStats used for their showcase, so we're gonna do the same. We let the trade run, and it hits take profit. Now to enter a short trade, you basically just have to do the opposite of everything we did for the long trade. Here's what I mean. First, the price candles should be colored red to indicate that the market is in a bearish trend. Second, the price should be touching the bottom of this reference window. If that's the case, this prediction line should extend beyond your take profit level without touching your stop loss level. So if this is your stop loss level and this is your take profit level, this line shouldn't touch this level, but it definitely should go beyond this level. The third condition is that the volume oscillator should be above the zero line to indicate that the market has enough volume to push the price in the direction of your trade. All these conditions are met on this candle, so we're gonna enter a short trade. We're gonna set our stop loss either right above the previous candle or above the most recent swing high, whichever of the two that is lower. For the take profit, we're gonna set it at 1.5 times the risk. We let the trade run, and it turns out profitable. And that's basically how the strategy works. Now I'm gonna backtest it 150 times using a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. The account size is gonna be set at $1,000 and we're gonna be risking 2% of that every time we take a trade. Let's get started. Now the backtesting is done and we have the results. But before we share it with you guys, if you found value in this video, take a second and hit that like button below. Because by doing that, you're really motivating us to keep creating these free and value-packed videos for you guys. So please do that. Now after 150 trades, this strategy had a win rate of 64% and the gain on the account was 473%. These numbers are decent. We see that it had a profit factor of 2.67, 5 consecutive wins against 5 consecutive losses, and a maximum drawdown of just under 6%. Also, it took me just over 7 weeks to find these 150 trades. Remember, this is just a backtest of 150 trades and this performance isn't financial advice. Do your own due diligence before trading with your real money. Now, I wonder, would you use this indicator to trade or would you rather stick to the usual buy-sell indicators? Let us know in the comment section below. That's been it for this video. Hope you found some value. If you did, hit that like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.